guys, finally I'm back after a long absence. All's well now though, so I'm back on the scene, and here we go with the Corgi Juniors Volkswagen Beetle hot rod. So this one's it's not too bad a condition actually. It's had a little bit of bumps and nicks and what have you. So let's see what we've actually got. So as you can see, it's a little Corgi Juniors. Just having a little look at the bottom there. Here we go. Corgi Juniors Volkswagen hot rod. And as you can see, it's got an engine on the front and an engine on the back. So this little beast has got a lot of power. But yeah, they put a set of shitty wheels on it. Anyway, the colour's not all that good, like, but we'll sort that out. The window looks alright, not too bad. So let's split it, see what we've got. So I've drilled out the posts, they're only really tiny. So I'm not going to drill these out all. I'm just going to glue it back together when it's finished. So let's pop the base off. The first thing I noticed with this base as well, it's not plastic, it's actually solid metal. So that makes it a refreshing change, a nice metal base. Yay. So anyway, let's put that down. Move on with the rest of it. So we just pop out this little interior. All one piece, no doubt. Yep. It's not too bad, it's a bit grubby. Just needs touching up. We'll do that though with the Molotov pen. We'll sort that out. Let's try and pop this glass out now, see what state the glass is actually in. Hopefully I won't break it. Come on, you little sod, out you come. Here she comes. Oh, it's not in too bad a condition at all, actually. It's near enough perfect. Oh, we should be able to restore that really well. I'm happy with that, nice. So yeah, it's just going to be a case of popping this in the caustic. A little bit of detail on the back there, add the detail. Nice touch. It's not a bad little casting actually, this. Detail on the front. So yeah, we'll pop it in the caustic. We'll go from there. So as ever guys, if you're using caustic, just take your time, be careful. Obviously boiling water can burn you, and respect the caustic soda. If used correctly, it is a safe thing to use, just common sense. Just be careful, read the instructions and stay safe when using it. Always wear your gloves and your goggles. So we just pop in about a tablespoon, maybe 2 caustic. I usually just keep putting it in until I see a reaction in the water. Once I start seeing all the bubbling, once the bubbling settles and you see the car actually bubbling, like there you go. That's when I know I've got enough in, so I just let it do its thing now. So I'll just give it a couple of minutes just to like agitate the paint, and then I'll get my little handy dandy brush out. There you go, it should start to settle now, so it should be ready to come off. So we'll just get the forceps and the brush, and then we'll have a little look. Yeah, there we go. Doing its job, lovely jubbly. So this looks like it's going to be a nice and easy paint removal on this one, which is good news. I'll check on the base in a second. Let's get the rest of this off. Give it a helping hand. Let's see how the base is getting on. Hopefully all this black will come off nice and easy as well. Oh, look at that, lovely. Working a treat. Right, I'll just leave that to do its thing. I'll come back to you when I'm going to rinse it off. So I'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, so I've emptied the caustic out. I've put another like boiling water back in here with a bit of soap. Just to neutralise all the caustic and wash off any little residue that's left behind. But looks like there's 100% paint removal on this one, so just give it a quick rinse out. And this water, yeah, see, this water is really hot. You just neutralise all the rubbish that's on it. Clean it all off with like your toothbrush. And then once it's all out, we'll check on from there. But that window is it's come up really nice. Actually, I'm quite pleased with the way this has come out. Should be nice after a little dip in the pledge. I'll just show you. Yeah, enough new. Get the rubbish off this interior. Ready for rechroming. And we give the wheels a little quick little wag with water, and that's what I'm going to do with the wheels. I'm blacking them up a little bit, but other than that, they're fine. Yeah, the way they are. I'll just give them a little clean up and I'll show you. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So as you can see, it's all come off, all the paint. Bodywork's in good condition. No bends or dints anywhere. All the posts are there, so that's good. The base, I'm actually just going to polish this base up and leave it silver. I think it'll look nicer if it's not painted. Especially for what colour I've got in mind. I think it'll be better if it's silver, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Just notice as well where the wheels go there, in the little clips. Our wheels sat in there. But there's the little grooves, the little tabs here, where they usually put like a piano wire for like suspension. So I'm just a bit surprised why they've got that on this base, but yeah, there was no suspension wires in it. So it's a bit weird. I'm not actually going to do the suspension, I'm just going to restore it as is. So, and again, it's just a quick touch up with this interior. You can see where the chrome's come off inside, and front engine and back engine needs a little touch up. So that's what we'll get on and do that in a second. So we're just going to put the window in a quick dip of the pledge. And then put that on a little tin and out the way. Leave it for 24 hours to dry off. Let the pledge do its magic. So just drain off the excess there from the corners, prevent any bubbles, and here we go. See, it's going to be perfect. That's come up lovely, that is. So just pop that in there, put the lid on the pledge, and put them both in the corner out the way. And then we can crack on with the rest of it. Right. So what have we got now? Let's move all this out the way. Put to one side. The wire wheel out. And I'll just quickly get through half of it, just to show you the process of what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to bore you sitting here doing all of it. You know what the score is. You've seen me do it before. So just going to give it a quick loop down the side and halfway across the top, and then I'll do the rest of it off camera. Because as you know, I always go overboard, and I don't just give it the wire wheel. I go on and on for a few hours polishing it and getting the best preparation ready for paint I can. So I'll be back when it's ready for paint, guys. Okay, I've been working on it for a little while, as you can see. And I've got a nice little buff on this one. Nice little burnish going on, so I'm quite pleased with this. Should turn out well with the paint job. Beautiful little casting. Really good condition for the age of it. So I'm quite happy. And even the base come up quite well as well. They come up really nice. So as I say, I'm going to leave it the exhaust, so you can see the exhaust on the side, silver, and the little details on the front there. I think they'll look nicer. So yeah, ready for paint. So first of all, I'm just going to use the Molotov pen. I've just got this is an empty one there, just showing you what I'm using. So I've got my other one set to the side there. I'm going to use my brush, dip it in the top of the pen, in the little pool that it creates in the reservoir, and then just apply it with the brush. Because the pens, don't get me wrong, the pens are brilliant, but I found like the narrower the tip you use, when you press it to like let the paint come out, sometimes you get a pool of it, and it's not only a waste, it's a pain in the ass, to be honest. So like a few of the other guys who do this, they put like a little pool of it either the top of the pen or on a tub and just apply it with the brush. It's just easier. And I always find with this stuff as well, once you've applied it, don't ever go back. Leave it to dry, then put a second coat on it, because it starts to drag and then the effect's gone and it's rubbish. You have to take it off to start again. So if you're going to use this stuff, either do it in one go and be happy with what you've got, or let it dry really, really well and then go back to it once it's dry, say 24 hours later, and then put a second coat on if you need to. But other than that, this stuff is great. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more here there, touch it up and then leave it alone. So I'll come back when we're about to go and paint the body. So here we are, back in the booth. This is the little paint mix I've got up. I used the glass paint on this one, the transparent. I just mixed up like the dark green one and the yellow one. It was mainly yellow and I literally put like 2 drops of green in it. And I came up with that like lime green colour, which is, it turns out really nice actually. I'm quite pleased with the colour. There we go, you can just see it in the top there. So basically I'm just going to apply a top coat, let it dry for a few hours, and then I like layer it again and again. But I'm just going to show you the first like 1 or 2 coats that I put on, and then I'll bring it back to the reveal with an inlay shot of what we had before, and you can compare what we've got now. So yeah, just if you're doing this and it's the first time, just take your time when you're painting. It can be a bit daunting at first and you're getting used to using the airbrush or spray cans even. As long as you just go round even coats, nice thin, steady pace, just lay it down, build your colour up, and it should be fine. If you rush it and you start to like put too much paint on and one side looks like runs and this, that and the other, you just end up doing it all again. So just take your time. It's not a race, you know what I mean? It's fun, it's a hobby. Just enjoy it. I actually like watching the build-up of it all coming together. Laying on the paint really thin, and then by the time it's finished, you can see the difference. You can see the quality that you've done, you know. So what I'm doing here, I'm just laying it on really thin, and I'm blasting air just to dry it off a little bit. I'm just hitting it with some air now, and then I'll just lay a little bit more paint on. I'll take it with some more air. And you'll get into your own flow, your own pace. Just like have a bit of discipline with it and don't rush yourselves. Yeah, anyway, I'd like to thank all you guys as well for sticking with me while I've not been around. Times have been tough and all the rest of it, but I'm over the worst of it now and everything's all good. So, again, thank you very much for your subscribers who are still here, still leaving comments and supporting the channel. And thank you for all you new guys who like popped in while I've not been about. I do appreciate you guys too. Thank you very much for the subscriptions. I hope to see you commenting on all these new videos and getting to know you guys as well. So yeah, thank you very much guys, I really appreciate the support, it means a lot. So I'll leave you to just watch what I'm doing here now, and then we'll come back with the reveal and we'll see what we ended up with. Speak to you in a bit. Okay, so this is what we ended up with. Once I put it all back together again, I'll just pop in an inlay now. There we go. So that's, as you can see, that's what we started with the top there, and we've ended up with this little beast. I think it turned out really well. Absolutely love the colour. So let me know what you think, guys, in the comments, whether you like it or whether you don't. What you'd like me to see in the future, see me do in the future, sorry. And we'll go from there. So enjoy the rest of it, guys, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you again soon. Take care. Happy New Year to everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.